Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Gauri, your unpaid therapist, and I'm going to tell you how to be irresistible and addictive to the people without being fake, without manipulating them, or by just being yourself, your authentic self that they can't help. They have to be orbiting around you like you are the last planet with Wi-Fi and snacks. So grab your notebooks because we're gonna be slaying this one. Listen, babe. People don't get addicted to your body, to your hairs, to your face, but let's be honest, we slay them too. But they get addicted to how you make them feel. So, if your wife says that I will forgive you, but you'll notice that I'm not laughing the same way I was laughing before. I am soft, but you are not the center anymore. And maybe once I disappear, this is not a break, this is a blessing that you lost. So, if you ever make me feel like I have to explain me the 1,000 times, I will disappear like I was never there. And you will be explaining this, my absence, for the next 3 months in your group chat. Now that's irresistible. That's addicting. Give them a calm confidence. For example, say, yes, I'm cute, but I am also a limited offer edition. So use me wisely or lose me dramatically. Now, step 1. Be yourself loudly. Loudly means loudly. Without any guilt, without any shame. Let me tell you something that will help you and also help you with the years of overthinking, that being yourself, it's not risky, it's actually legendary. So you gotta be yourself. You have to be ridiculously yourself that people can't help. Either they have to adore you or they have to take a nap after watching you shine. See, confidence isn't about saying I'm the best. It's actually about saying I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm here to be iconic and to slay. That's it. Now you know the difference. Be yourself even if you are 30% chaos, 20% overthinking and 50% the main character energy. Doesn't matter, just be yourself. That's what matters actually. And if you dim your light to fit in, then don't come to me and say why do people treat me like a background noise. But actually, if you will be yourself, that weird, wonderful and spicy yourself, then you will be unforgettable. लिख के रख लो, you will be unforgettable. See, confidence isn't about having it all together at once. It's actually about saying, yes, I'm dramatic. Yes, I'm little loud. Yes, I get confused sometimes, but I'm real. So your opinion irrelevant and keep it to yourself. So when you are real, raw and ridiculously yourself, then you become ridiculously addictive. Then you become ridiculously attractive. You walk into the room and suddenly the air becomes lighter. You post something silly and people will be laughing without knowing the reason why. So be yourself boldly, loudly, messily and also softly. Now step 2. Set your boundaries. That scares people a little. Now, addictive people don't eat crumbs. Actually, they eat the whole cake. So, respect your time, set your boundaries, and see how people will start respecting you back. Start saying things like this. I don't need to explain my peace anymore. If I feel drained around you, then I will protect my energy, not your ego. Also, start saying, I forgive, but I don't reapply. See, boundaries aren't rude actually, they are elegant. They say, I know my value, I don't give discounts. Now, here's what people actually get wrong. They think saying yes to everything make them more lovable, but they actually make you available, not valuable. Boundaries tell the world that you have your standards and your time is earned, not expected. And if they leave you because you set your boundaries, then they were there because you never set them. So let them go. Because when you set boundaries and people go from your life, you actually don't lose the real people. The real people, the most of the people that love you will never go somewhere. Actually, the people who are leeches will go from your life, and that's a blessing. So you gotta have a strict boundaries. Very, very important. Now, step 3, detachment is the real flex. Now, let's be real for a second. Detachment is the ultimate power mode. Not because you don't feel anything, it's actually because you don't lose yourself in your feelings. Detachment isn't about being cold, being harsh, being rude. You're allowed to give love, loyalty, time, but only if it is matched, not one sided. Only you are giving and draining your energy. If it is two sided, the second person is also ready to give you the same, then go for it. But if it's only from your side and you are just draining yourself, no, you don't have to do this. And that doesn't make you cold or rude or bad person. It's just respecting yourself, and that's okay. So that's what detachment teaches us. The second you start chasing or begging to someone, at that moment you lower your price tag and you give discount to someone that doesn't even deserve it. So now you will be like, but Gauri, what if I lose them? Listen to me very, very clearly. If they leave you because you set your boundaries and respected yourself and your time, that clearly says things like they were not really your people. They were not actually in love with you, or they were not caring about you. They just care about themselves. And that is the truth. That is the most kadwa truth of the life. But you have to accept this truth that people like this only. People are like this. They just think about themselves. So there is no problem in thinking about myself. I am speaking something ulat pulat, but you gotta know what I know. You gotta understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to explain you. If you don't, then rewind the video. You will be able to understand. Please. So now what I was saying, that detachment is actually a fabulous thing. It says like, I am here by my choice, not by desperation, because desperation sucks. I love deeply, but I will not lose my precious sleep for someone who doesn't give me reply, who just leave me on scene. Please, don't do this. If you watch my channel, then this is very important, to respect yourself, to be yourself, be detached. And if you don't respect yourself, then a detachment might be something very difficult for you. So you gotta start treating yourself nice, respecting yourself, and then being detached to the people and to the situation also sometimes. And if you do these all things that I told you, now that's maturity, that's mystery, that's the main character wife. And then you will be irresistible, unforgettable, irreplaceable in people's life. So you gotta follow what I say. And if you don't, then I don't care. You have to have your own choices in life, and that's okay. Not my problem. So, that is it for today's video actually. And I want to say something that you should remember, that you are not a trend, you are a timeless obsession. You don't chase attention actually, the attention is the one who chases you. Remember this. लिख लो इसे कहीं पे, इससे अच्छा तो, क्योंकि मुझे पता है तुम 5 मिनट बाद तो ये सब मैंने जो इतना लेक्चर दिया भूल जाओगे, तो लिख लो. इसलिए बोला था स्टार्टिंग में कि एक नोटबुक लेके बैठ जाओ. मुझे पता है तुम में से आधे से ज़्यादा लोग तो बैठे भी नहीं होंगे, लेकिन क्या कर सकते हैं, काम तो करना ही है. एनीवेज, बी मिस्टीरियस, बी काइंड, बी शार्प एंड बी बोल्ड, and set your boundaries sharp and straight like you set your eyeliner, dramatic and not to be messed with. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you feel like you are tired of playing small, and if you don't do these, it's cool, because you know you are missing out some greatness with some extra glitter. So it's your choice, you gotta subscribe or not, I give it to you. And so stay chaotic, stay classy, and most importantly, be the reason of someone's journal entry. That was something new I invented. Thank you. So okay, bye, see you in the next video. Do the things I mentioned before. If you like it and if you think it is helpful, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye and best of luck.